Hi, Tom here and welcome to this week's Circle Line Art School video, how to draw the Radcliffe Camera in one-point perspective. The Radcliffe Camera is a neoclassical building in Oxford University. The camera just means room. To draw in one-point perspective, draw a horizontal line above the halfway point on your page. Now draw a cross in the centre of this line for the vanishing point. In one-point perspective, we are looking forwards only. Next, draw two diagonals to the right and another two diagonals to the left of this vanishing point, and these will be the two roads. In between these two roads, we can draw an ellipse, which is just a circle seen on its side, like a squashed circle. This will be the base of the Radcliffe Camera, which is a circular building. Next, draw a vertical line on the left and right ends of this ellipse. These go almost as high as the horizon line that we drew earlier on. Next, we can draw another ellipse between these two vertical lines, but lower than the horizon line, for the top of the main part of this camera or room. Next, we can repeat this drum-like shape, which we've just drawn, but on a smaller version. Just draw a smaller base ellipse in the middle of the top ellipse that we have, and then add two more verticals at each end of the ellipse. And now we can draw a dome between these two vertical lines, which goes above the horizon line, the horizontal line that we drew at the beginning. At the base of this dome we can draw another ellipse which needs to be even more squashed as it's so near the horizon line, so we're looking really sideways at a circle, so it's almost a flat line but not quite. Now we have the basic shapes of the Radcliffe Camera, we can erase some of the guidelines that we no longer need. For example, the back of each ellipse. Now it is time to add some details to this drawing. I will draw some vertical lines for the columns that wrap around the side of the camera. These vertical lines get closer together as they go away from the centre of the camera. If we draw another ellipse here, we can add the three doors that are visible from the point of view that we're looking at. Although it is a curved surface, these three lines need to be straight because the doors don't wrap around the surface of the camera. They go at slight angles to it. The Radcliffe Camera was designed by James Gibbs and built in the mid-18th century to house the Radcliffe Science Library in Oxford. The construction was funded from the estate of a man called John Radcliffe. The building is the earliest example in England of a circular library. Another famous circular library is the British Museum Reading Room, which is at the centre of the Great Court. I did a drawing of this a couple of months ago. For this drawing here, I will go over all the lines with pen, adding some smaller details too. It's always best in a drawing to do the basic shapes first and get them really sorted, and then the small details can just be layered on top, added on top. this drawing I'm going to use a grey marker pen to add the shadows, but you could use a pencil, that would work fine too. I can now add a view of Oxford in the background. For this drawing I will just block in the structure of the buildings first, their basic shapes and how they all relate together, how they all fit together, almost like blocks of Lego. So try to think of them as just basic rectangular blocks with gaps in between them of various shapes too. And we can add the smaller details later on. If you would like to support Circle Line Art School, please click on the link in this video and subscribe for a new How to Draw video every week. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you like it and find it useful for your own drawings. I post a new video every Saturday, so please subscribe to see more. Thank you again for watching and see you next time. Goodbye.